Hello everybody, I'm Steve, this is me, BuzzFreak. Today is a movie show. It's Thursday. I know it's not Wednesday, but there's been a lot going on here at the Rancho El Stevo. The Steva Rosa, as some may call it. Yeah. A lot of heat problems. If you watch the video on the Me BuzzFreak page, because this one is on the Not Right News channel, which you probably, if you're watching this, you know that because you're here. So that was kind of a redundant statement. But, yes. On the regular channel, I'm doing the vlog every day of what I'm doing in my life. And you'll see my life is kind of boring. At least it was yesterday. Oh, but I am going to talk about movies. And during my vacation, I did get to watch a lot of movies. A lot of movies I've talked about before, and I watched them again. But I watched them with the sound off. So, for camera angles and shots. And I did research sort of work that way for planning on shooting a couple of skit things that I'm working on the scripts for. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. What I'm talking about is last weekend at the movies. The Hobbit, 31 million. Number one again. It's a 221 million, which is really good. Next is Django Unchained. Didn't open as high. I kind of thought, being a Christmas Day opening and everything, that would really, I thought, man, that's really going to kill. I thought that might even beat The Hobbit because of all the hype about it. It's Quentin Tarantino and Jamie Foxx is in it, and it, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio's character got Bad Guy of the Year on a couple of lists, because you know at the end of the year they have the worst movie, the baddest villains of the year and movie villains of the year, and he made a couple of those lists. Les Mis was in third with 27 million. Parental Guidance, that's the Billy Crystal movie. I didn't get to talk about that because I didn't do a video last week. Well, a movie show last week. But yeah, Parental Guidance, got Billy Crystal, and Jack Reacher only did 13 million. So, The Hobbit, we knew. He's probably going to make 300 million on that movie. He'll probably, by the time the 3 movies are done, I'll bet you he has over $1 billion. Which is good. This week, this Friday, as far as movie openers go, the only movie that's really opening nationwide is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. Now, to that, the release of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, I say, why? I mean, really, the first one they did in like '74, that movie sucked. And then they did the remake. That movie sucked. When they did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, I don't like that one either. Now they're just going to take a crappy movie and put it in 3D. I don't know who greenlighted that project, but I would have been like, nah, you know what? Those other 2 movies kind of sucked. I think the third one's going to suck too. So, that's the only movie with a nationwide release this week. This next one I want to tell you about. It's All Superheroes Must Die. It's limited release, AMC theaters only. How limited can you get? Limited release only in AMC theaters. But you can actually video on demand it now. Alright, you can do it on New Year's Day. You can video on demand it, and you can pre-order DVDs. The DVD Blu-rays will be out on the 14th. But the All Superheroes Must Die. So that was. It's not. Just go. You know what? If you haven't seen The Hobbit, go see that this weekend. Or go see anybody that Jack Reacher. A lot of people are not liking that Jack Reacher. But, anyways. During my vacation, as I started to say at the beginning of the show, I watched a lot of movies. And some of them, like I said, I watched for different point of view. But some of them I watched to just enjoy like you should, like a movie. I watched American Gangster, finally. That's the Denzel Washington movie where he takes over drug sales and heroin sales in Harlem in the late 60s. And that was a good movie. I read the book. And the book was phenomenal, and then I watched the movie, and it was good. It was really, really good, and I guess that's partially based on a true story. I don't know. I wasn't there, but that's what I was told. And even if I was there, it was before I was like 5 years before I was born, and even if I was there, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have been in the whole heroin business. So, anyways, enough of that. I also watched Lawless. Now that's the one with Shia LaBeouf and Tom Hardy playing the Bondurant brothers. The Moonshine. I remember back show I talked about the Moonshiners in Virginia. in the 20s. Their 30s, Prohibition, 30s. I guess it would be 30s. That movie was good. Tom Hardy plays badass, so good. The Batman with him playing Bane and his voice being distorted, I didn't care for that so much because he has a pretty naturally badass voice. But it was a good movie, and Shia LaBeouf plays a sissy, really. The wimpy brother, the genius one, the smart one, the kind of nerdy one. So even though, I don't know, I kind of like that too, because being that I'm a nerd myself. But it was a good movie. It was worth a watch. It was worth renting. I think it is. Gary Oldman has a small part in it, playing a drug dealer, or not drug dealer. No, I'm thinking about Red Gangster. Rum runner, you know, a gangster who buys the liquor from the moonshiners, and a small part, but he does it good. I like Gary Oldman. He's a good actor, and he plays a good solid part. I liked it. Seeing him with the Tommy gun just gunning a guy down right in the middle of the town. That's pretty cool. This week I want to watch a movie. Now, Sarah and I have probably 30 movies that we've bought and never even taken out of the plastic. We get them. Okay, we're going to watch that one. That's a good one. Okay, well, we don't get time to watch it. It gets stuck on the shelf. We've probably got 30 movies on the shelf in the plastic that we have never watched. And I'm going to try to make, that's not a New Year's resolution, but a goal for the year, is to try to get through and watch all the movies we have that are still in the plastic. In fact, when I was cleaning up the man cave out here, I found some movies we'd hidden for Christmas. We bought Black Friday last year. We'd hidden and never watched. And it was like, Marley and Me, Quantum of Solace. What? There was another one too. Oh, Night at the Museum, Battle for the Smithsonian. That one too. I was like, what? What? We got them at Black Friday 2011. Hiding in the corner of the garage. Man cave here. Anyways, get back at a squirrel moment there. I'm going to come back. I'm going to watch Defiance. Now, this one has Daniel Craig and Liev Schreiber. And they're Jews in, I believe I can't remember what the description was. Poland, Belarus. But they have like 1,000 Jewish non-combatants that they're trying to get away out of Nazi Germany. And again, another one of those things, it's supposed to be kind of based loosely on a true story. But Daniel Craig's a good actor. He does some good stuff. And Liev Schreiber is really good too. And he usually plays a kind of a badass part. So it looks like a really good movie I watched the trailers and I really want to see it. So I'm going to try to watch that this week. So that maybe I can give a report on that next week when I do this. Hopefully on time. But that's what I got for today. That's the movie show for today, January 3rd. 3rd? Yeah, January 3rd, 2013. Woo! Alright. So, with that, have a good day. Get out there and enjoy life. But please, don't drink and drive while you're doing it. For tomorrow. I'm probably going to put that up on that. No point in me saying this, really, because that video will probably be up at the same time this one is. So, yeah. So I guess I'm going to have to go and do some work. Can't have fun all the time. So, today's project is going to be to clean out the shed. All summer long, I tell the kids, hey, go put this in the shed. Go give me that out of the shed. Put this in the shed. Get that out of the shed.